In the early hours of Saturday, a large explosion pierces the dawn. The Israeli attack Gazans are calling the Morning Prayer Massacre.
Israel has carried out a massacre in the Tabian school in Buryej. The scenes are indescribable here. As you can see, the martyrs are all just body parts. The emergency teams are not able to get the bodies out of here because there are too many martyrs. The massacre is indescribable. The displaced people taking shelter woke up to offer their morning prayer, and just as they finished, the school was attacked.
Israel has repeatedly carried out strikes on schools where thousands of Gazans have taken shelter.
Israel, as usual, didn't give a warning. It strikes regardless of whether they are children, women, young people, or old people. They are peaceful people in the mosque, one of Allah's houses. There were people praying, there were people washing, and there were people upstairs sleeping, including children, women, and old people. The missile fell on them without warning. The first missile and the second hit them. We recovered them as body parts.
Since July alone, 11 different UNRWA schools throughout the Gaza Strip have been hit.
Our purpose here is to bring hundreds of families to establish new settlements in Gaza. What will be the future of the Gaza people? The Hamas will be killed. People who want to live normally, we will enable them to go to other countries. We know that in all wars, unfortunately, people suffer and they are refugees. Now, we haven't started this war, and we don't have to apologize for anything.
Don't come today to come into Gaza, but we're saying today that we're calling to the government, we're calling to Mamshala to do the right decision for the war, for the kidnap, and come back to our land.
Genocide. Noun. The systematic killing of substantial numbers of people on the basis of their ethnicity, religion, political beliefs, social status, or other particularities. Genocide. Verb. To commit genocide against, to eliminate, a group of people completely.
As to the origin of the present Jews in Palestine, he states that those Jews derived from Eastern Europe, and many of the Jews that today live in the reconstituted state of Israel come from Eastern Europe, are not descendants of the Judeans or the lost tribes of Israel, but rather descendants of the Khazars. Who are they? They were a nation most people do not even know of. He writes, the so-called self-styled Jews in Eastern Europe in modern history cannot legitimately point to a single ancient ancestor who ever set even a foot on the soil of Palestine in the era of Bible history. Research also revealed that the so-called or self-styled Jews in Eastern Europe were never Semites, are not Semites now, nor can they ever be regarded as Semites at any future time by any stretch of the imagination. What secret, mysterious power has been able for countless generations to keep the origin and the history of the Khazars and the Khazar kingdom out of the history textbooks? Did you ever learn about it at school? I never learned about it. And out of classroom courses in history throughout the world, the origin and the history of Khazars and the Khazar kingdom are certainly incontestable historical facts. You have to do some cross-checking.